for our funding schemes. So just to introduce ourselves, I'm Sabina Hawthornthwaite. I'm the Programme Manager for IBIC, the Industrial Biotechnology Innovation Catalyst. And we also have on the call my colleagues Jennifer Carlson, who's the Project Officer, and Jennifer Smith, who's our Project Manager. I'll just start with a brief presentation about IBIC, just to give you an overview, and then we'll start to take some questions and answers. We'll try and answer what we can today, and anything that we're not sure about we'll take away and confirm with you sort of post-meeting. Okay. Can you all see that okay on your screens? I can't see anybody now, so I can only see my screen for now.
Yes, you can see it.
Great,
Okay.
thank you. So I'll just go back up to the top. So as I said, we're an industrial biotechnology innovation catalyst, and this is a session for the Q&A. So just to tell you a little bit about the Industrial Biotechnology Innovation Catalyst, IBIC, we're funded by the UK Research and Innovation Organisation, who are funded from government. And the part of UCRI that we're funded from is the Engineering and Physical Sciences Research Council, EPSRC. The programme that's funding us is the place-based impact acceleration account. So the particular place for this one is the Northwest. And the impact is to deliver impact from research arising from academia and to get that into the Northwest region. So we have £5.4 million to spend between 2024 and 2028. And the project is led by Professor Aileen Miller at the University of Manchester. So the vision for IBIC is to have a Northwest region where industrial biotechnology is supercharging the growth of careers, business and our regional economy, all the while delivering a low carbon economy. So today we're talking about the 3 funding schemes. So we have 3 different schemes which were launched at the beginning of August and have a closing date of 30th of September. The first one is partnership development. So it's for academics and industrial partners to meet and build new relationships over a 1 to 6 month period. It's flexible and you can have up to £10,000 to do that. So it might be that you visit each other, talk to each other, sort of plan a joint impact activity together. The second scheme is the Innovation Acceleration scheme. So there's up to £30,000 over 12 months to deliver an in-depth project to find a solution in terms of industrial biotechnology for industry. So that could be demonstrating a new product arising out of academia or a service, or it could be solving a particular problem for industry, building a prototype. It could also be sort of non-lab based. It could be developing new policies or regulations to influence government to change the regulations around industrial biotechnology, or to fund particular areas of industrial biotechnology. And then the final one is secondments and exchanges. So this is up to 60,000 over a 12-month period to provide time to exchange knowledge and skills between academia or industry. So you spend significant amounts of time together developing the idea and taking things forward. So that's a whirlwind look at the funding schemes. There's more information on our website about all the funding schemes, the application forms, our handbook and a set of FAQs, which I think will grow even more after today's session. Okay, so now it's your opportunity to ask questions. I'll just leave this final slide open in case you want to log down our contact details or follow us on social media. Okay, so I'm handing the floor open to all our attendees today. Ask us anything, we'll try and answer.
Sabina, Pallavi here.
Hi, Pallavi.
Hiya.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Great. Just a quick question about about the lead time on this. So 30th of September is the deadline.
Yeah.
When are we likely to hear back from yourselves about, success or not successful?
Okay, so we do have a bit of a timeline after the 30th of September. So applications will come in. They'll have an initial assessment for fit to scope by the team here at Manchester. And then they will go to a review panel, which will consist of academic members of staff plus an independent reviewer. And then they'll be ratified. After which time we will inform successful applicants of the outcomes, and then we will go to confirming contracts with those who've been awarded. So our hope was that we would start projects around probably end of November, beginning of December time, all being well. There's a fairly standard set of terms and conditions, which I think most academic parties will have seen before and would be happy to sign up to. There is the opportunity during the application process to flag any parts of the terms and conditions that the partnership is not happy about that can be considered as part of the review. But EPSRC would like us to spend their money on impact activities, so we want to try and get these projects started and up and running as soon as possible. Does that answer your question? I think that's where we hope to be. Things might go slightly awry here or there, but that's our timescale at the moment.
Great, thank you so much.
Also, if you're not quite ready to apply for this part of the funding now, the 3 schemes we had open now, we will be running these schemes again in the new year. So don't feel pressured to put in a poor application for the 30th of September. If you feel that you need a bit more time, then please do wait a few more months and hone it a bit more ready for next year. Okay, thanks, Pallavi.
Thanks.
You squeeze it.
Yeah, all right. Yeah.
Hi, Ferdinand.
Hi. I hope you can hear me.
I can, yes, thanks.
I'm in a shared office. There is a bit of noise in the background. I'll ask my question quickly and mute myself. I am interested in asking about the regional confines of the collaboration, because I know that this is a Northwest call, but is it a requirement that only industrial partners from the Northwest qualify to partner with academia in the Northwest? Is it that strict?
So we do, within the grant scheme from EPSRC, we do have funding for people and organisations from outside the Northwest to apply. However, whatever activity they do, the impact has to be felt in the Northwest. It has to have an impact in the Northwest. So we do have a pot of money. We have about £500,000 that could be given to people from outside the Northwest if they applied and if their project fit within the scope of making an impact on industrial biotech in the Northwest.
That is not within this call. That's a separate call.
Sorry, I didn't catch that one.
Would that be in a separate call, or that's within this call?
No, it's embedded across all 3 calls. So if we get an application that does have an external to the Northwest partner, then we would look at that, and then we could allocate part of that funding to that project. Okay.
Thank you.
No problem. Thanks very much. Silvio.
Hello.
Hi, Sylvia. Hi, sorry, I can't see the screen, so
no worries.
I'm being fed names. Hello, hi.
Oh yeah, maybe that's why. Hello.
Hi, Sylvia.
I have a question about the cluster networking scheme, which has not been covered during the presentation. I was wondering, is the deadline again the 30th of September for that one?
There isn't a call open for clustering and networking schemes. If you have an idea about a good cluster or networking activity across industrial biotechnology in the Northwest, please do come and speak to us, send us some information about what you're thinking, because we can maybe consider that as a future event or activity that we could do, you know, something that brings together a particular sector or, you know, takes forward. Yeah, so please do come and speak to us about that.
Yeah, I was thinking more like a scoping exercise for a future PBSRC call, for example. And I was wondering, you know, how many members, is there a limitation to how many members I can get in? And how many universities, for example, if we want to use that as a consortium formation idea, is that possible?
I think what we would do is we would ask you to sort of bring your idea, who you would want to be involved, what the impact would be. And then we would discuss it amongst our management team, which is across the different universities that are involved: Manchester, Liverpool, Salford, MMU, Liverpool, John Moores, Bolton, all have involvement in the project, and we would discuss about whether the relevance to those partners, and also if it was more industry focused, we would look at getting some input there as well.
Yeah, brilliant.
Okay.
I'll send an email.
I'll look forward to hearing from you. Okay, thanks, Sylvia. Hello, Anna.
Hi. I think it's partially answered my question, but I have a few others. So does Manchester University need to be part of the consortium?
No, absolutely not. No. And any UK university could apply.
Okay.
It's just that the impact has to be felt in the Northwest. So it could be, for example, Loughborough University working with somebody over on Merseyside, you know, an industry partner on Merseyside, where, you know, the impact will be felt for that sector on Merseyside. So just as an example of what if.
So I represent Biorenewables Development Centre, so we are part of the University of York. We are research and technology organisation, really, in terms of Innovate UK funding. We can be working with the partners, both the academic and industry, on more kind of subcontract terms when it comes to EPSSC or BBSSC grants. Can subcontractors be part of the consortium as well? That's my next question.
They can, but they would have to subcontract with the organisation that we provide the funding to, so the university we provide the funding to. And they wouldn't be allowed to receive any of the funding. So all of the funding needs to go to the academic partner because of EPSRC's rules, basically.
Okay, and when it comes to the industry partner, is there, I don't know, any limitation when it comes to the size? Does it have to be like an SME, or it doesn't matter really?
No, it can be any size from micro SME up to sort of very large industry. There's no limitation on sort of the scale of the partnering organisation. And
the last question, do you help with the consortium building? So, for example, if we, or do we have to bring the partners ourselves to the project, or? So let's say if we have an idea of the project and we would like to find, let's say, an academic, a potential academic that would help with the project, would you help with those sorts of activities? Potentially, it's not a core part of our activity, but we could, you know, if you come to us and say, you know, I'm looking at X, Y, or Z, you know, do you know of a company in that area? If we know of somebody, then we could put you in touch with them, certainly. And likewise, if there's an industry organisation who gets in touch with us and wants to know about expertise across the academic sector, then we would try and partner them, given the contacts that we have and who's already been in contact with IBIC and, you know, is obviously interested in collaborating. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, no problem. Okay. Hi, Femi.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm all right, thank you. This question is about potential IP rights from the project. So will IBIC or University of Manchester want to share in any intellectual property resulting from the work, if there's any?
No.
Okay.
So if Manchester were involved on the particular application to the funding call, then yes, they would. But we don't automatically have any rights to IP on projects where, say, so if Liverpool John Moores put an application in with an industry partner, then that would be between Liverpool John Moore and the industry partner.
Right. Okay. Thank you. That's everything.
Okay, that was easy. Thank you. Anna, you still have your hand up. Do you want to ask another? No, okay. Okay. Well, I'm not seeing any. Oh, hi, Femi again. Hi.
Yeah. Just another question. Now, the industrial partner, is there a limit to the number of applications that they could be part of? Say, an industrial partner decides to engage with two different academic groups and submit and be part of two applications. Could that be a problem?
I think it would be fine so long as what they are getting involved with is not duplicating the other one that they're involved with. As long as they're discrete projects, that would be
Okay.
fine.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
We wouldn't double fund something, for example.
Sure. Okay. Thank you.
Thanks, Femi. Hello, Anna again. Hi.
Hi, just another question popped into my head.
That's okay.
So when it comes to funding, so all the funding goes to the academic partner, the university, and is there any funding for the industrial partner as well? Or
No,
it's just the academic that
just the academic partner, yeah.
And does the industry partner needs to provide any like an in-kind contribution to the project?
Yeah, we would expect for the partnership development, it would just be their time anyway. But I think for things like the innovation acceleration funding and the secondment exchange, we would expect a level of contribution, whether it's cash or in kind, to the projects.
Is there like a limit, or is there like a number, a target for the in-kind contribution?
No, I think it kind of has to be appropriate. You know, we would expect if, you know, academics are bringing the idea, then industry would perhaps commit to, you know, time, use of their facilities, their know-how and expertise, you know, make sure that there's opportunity for that academic then to develop the idea with them.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, but we would expect, you know, something that could be leveraged. Hi, Pallavi again.
Yep.
I think I can see your hand yet. Hi.
Yes, hi, Sabina. I'm kind of thinking of questions, so this is a slightly cheeky one. What do you think if, you know, I went on social media and I said, come work with the University of Liverpool on this particular grant? Do you have any issues with that, or
Not at all. No, our you know, our hope is that, you know, the funding goes to the Northwest, you know, across all the partners. It's not, you know, Manchester's the lead partner, but it's, you know, the other partners are equally important, and we would like to see them all getting involved and applying. So yeah, absolutely no problem with that, for you to promote that internally and externally for Liverpool, or, you know, for Salford or MMU to do the same as well.
Great, thank you.
And happy for you to like share things that IBIC puts on social media and tailors them to your own institution.
Perfect.
Because obviously there'll be people within your organisations who they will come to anyway to help develop their proposal, whether it's for costing or for contractual advice and so on. So we would expect you to sort of, make sure that they're connecting with the relevant people in your organisation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fabulous. Thank you.
Is that Ferdinand I can see?
Oh, yeah. Yes, well, that's the last question by way of a clarification. Because the funding is given to the university, does that preclude any expenditure on the side of the industrial partner for any activities done as part of the project?
So the expenditure would have to go through the university for that academic to make use of whatever they purchase.
Sure, I'm thinking, for example, if the industrial partner helps them manufacture something for the specific project, does
so the academic
the
partner
funding
could, so
cover
if the
it?
academic partner has the idea for, to manufacture something, then they could buy the items that would go into the manufacturing plant to, if it proved, if it was proof of that concept.
Thank you.
Yeah, but they couldn't buy the materials just for the the industrial organization to make something for themselves.
Sure. I get it. Yeah.
We've got a question in the chat from Chitranbury. Hello, you're a final year PhD student at UOM finishing KTP projects. So IBIC doesn't have any KTP projects specifically. KTP is a separate EPSRC scheme. It's knowledge transfer partnerships for those on the call who aren't aware what a KTP is. But you could contact the knowledge exchange teams at Manchester or one of the other universities to see what KTPs they have available at present. There are usually, knowledge transfer partnerships being advertised, so have a look out for those.
I have one more question. So the idea can come as well from the industry partner. So let's say the industry has an idea and then academic
Absolutely,
partner.
yeah. I mean, the industry partner has, an issue it can't solve, and there's research going on in academia that's working towards that. Then absolutely, that that would work perfectly.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
We've still got 4 minutes in case anyone has a final question. If you think of something post session today, then please do contact us. It's IBIC@Manchester, or there's information on our website as well if that helps. So please do contact us and get in touch. And for those who are on the call today, if you are thinking of applying for the 30th of September, please let us know in advance so we know what to expect, so we can do a bit of planning. This is our first call, so we're kind of feeling our way through it. So please help us as much as you can, and we'll help you as much as we can. Okay. In that case, I'm going to end the session. I'd like to thank everyone who's come today, and look forward to hearing from some more all of you in the next few weeks. Or going forward, we'll be holding various events. We've got plans for a conference next year, further funding calls and activities. So please keep watching out, follow us on social media to hear about what we're planning and how you can get involved. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Hi.
Hi, Ali.
I did think that I joined the wrong meeting. See you later.
See you later. Bye.